Alright, hello and welcome back to Legacy of the Forge. Last episode we cleaned things up, we put a new roof on our forge, and we kind of opened the doors to the public. We haven't sold anything yet. We still gotta talk to Magdalena, but you know, we put a new bed in, we put some shields up on the wall, we put an axe on the wall. It's getting to be a little more homey. Henry's trying to get himself a fully fledged business up and running. Alright, Magdalena, what do you have for us?
Good work, Henry. I didn't think I'd see this fire going ever again.
We'll get this place up and running again.
Now that you're officially open, why don't you forge something for me?
What do you need?
Nothing difficult. My old axe broke. It served me for many years, even after he died. Only now it's all worn down and crooked, so it's not good for chopping.
Why didn't you get a new one in all those years? Someone from the guild would surely be happy to make you one. Probably for free.
I don't need their charity. Besides, if you're even half as talented as your pa was, this should be child's play to you, no?
Of course. You can count on me.
And don't forget to sharpen it too. I can't chop with a dull axe.
There's a few things I'd like to comment on. So clearly Magdalena doesn't really have the highest regards or respects for the blacksmith guild due to, I guess, how they would have treated her business and her old Skoda's business and how they kind of let this blacksmith fall into disrepair. Also, would Magdalena really cut wood, or would she have Henry cut the wood for her? It's up for debate. It's up for debate, and it being an axe, kind of easy to handle. All should be well. I'm going to comment on the brooch while we're here.
I noticed your brooch. It's really lovely.
It's a nightingale. Skoda made it for me for our first anniversary. I used to sing
the gold
while I
pin
worked,
on her chest.
and it'd always say, "My little nightingale."
This is a real masterwork.
It's mainly a keepsake now. Not much of his is left. Just that old axe. And an axe doesn't make the best love token.
I wonder if we'll be able to hear Magdalena sing by the end of all this. We can maybe get her all prideful and happy that this business is back up and running, and she'll want to just, belt it out, sing for us maybe. We are forging an axe. Is it any specific kind of axe, or is it just Magdalena's axe? That sounds like it might be the one. Axes aren't too hard to do. Hopefully we can upgrade our forge, because this is looking kind of crummy. That's looking about right, though. Let's bring that over. I haven't done too many axes through my playthrough of this game, but this shouldn't be too hard. It looks like we just kind of evenly go along the edge. We can rotate it too. Have this axe done for Magdalena in no time.
This is going to take a while, yeah?
Henry's contradicting what I just said. No big deal. Hopefully I don't have to heat it up again. We can just get this done. One fell swoop.
It's already cooled off. It's not worth it.
It's already cooled off? What do you mean? And is it forcing me to finish it? It looks okay, but the fact that it's forcing me to finish it, and Henry saying what he said, none of it sounds good. I guess this axe isn't as important as this sword I made for the Guild's Masters. It's still a level 3 at the end of the day. I don't know where Henry is coming from with any of his nonsense, but we're coming away with a level 3 axe from Magdalena. She should be proud. It's a good little keepsake for Skoda. A little love token, she was saying, so I'm glad that I was able to make it of a nice quality. She's downstairs. Okay, she's just having a prayer over here. Oh, does she not want the axe? What do I do with the axe? Oh, I have to sharpen it. I have to sharpen it. I'm skipping a step. I don't mind sharpening stuff at all. This is just
That's more like it.
meditative, almost. Get the bottom of the axe sharpened. Running along to the top again. Alright, that should be good. That should be good, I would think. I still don't see her chopping wood. I feel like that's going to be Henry's thing. Who knows? Maybe she will.
I have that axe you wanted.
Wonderful. Let's see. My word. This is really great work, Henry. Your customers will be tripping over each other to buy your products. Just be warned. People here in the city care more about the quality of work than in the countryside. If something is shoddy, they'll notice it right away.
Oh, nothing's gonna be shoddy. I'm gonna make out the
the
nicest pieces.
It's best
Not
to
to
just
worry.
make a new one. All right?
All right?
Word will spread soon enough that locals don't have to go to the city to have something forged. And you'll have your first customers. Everyone around here knows me, so sometimes they might come to me with orders. I did the same for my husband back then. Does that work for you?
What do you mean they don't have to go to the city? We're already in Kuttenberg. Like, they have to go to a different district? Is that what you're trying to save people from doing? It's not that big a deal. And she did mention that if something's low quality, it's better just make a new one altogether. Because I guess the reputation of our business does come into play, maybe?
That works for me.
Glad to hear it.
As long as it doesn't bother you.
Why would it? On the contrary, I'm glad. I'll help out around the house, and I'll be happy to help with this too. I don't get out much, so I have all the time in the world. Oh, and one more important thing. You can also sell pieces you forge on your own, without anyone ordering them.
That's actually
There's
so
a
cool.
storeroom past the left door under the archway on the street, where you'll find a chest you can put products in, and I'll do my best to sell them. Here's the key to the chest. I'll hold onto the money for the products for you, so feel free to ask any time.
That's so cool. That is so cool. You legitimately get to run your own blacksmith forge. You get to make your own pieces and sell them to the public, and people will come in and buy them. And you'll have this pool of money waiting for you if you just go and talk to Magdalena. This is so cool. Where did you say that chest is?
Where did you say the chest is?
I've
In
seen
the
it already.
storeroom. It's the left door beneath the archway. You can't miss it.
I've been in there. That seems like quite a workload. Why are you complaining, Henry?
You've taken on quite the workload, Magdalena.
She
I don't
has.
mind. All the movement keeps me young.
It's a team effort.
In the meantime, you can focus on getting in good with the guild.
What should I do?
What should I do?
The guild masters are an eclectic bunch. They all like different things. It would be best if you try to be on good terms with everyone. They'll appreciate you, and you'll forge all the more. For example, Boris of Brod loves nothing more than rolling dice. If you offer him a game at the guild hall, I'm sure he won't refuse. He used to be one of your pa's best friends. He might even tell you about some of their misadventures.
Get to learn more about Frisky
Not sure I
Martin.
want to know.
Oh, yes, you do. Don't lie to yourself.
Okay. We can ask more about Skoda, we can ask something more about Martin, but it sounds like we are being pointed to the other Blacksmith Guild members to go and try and impress them, gain some prestige, gain some
Would you tell
standing.
me something about Martin?
Gladly. What would you like to know?
We already know that Martin was a pretty renowned blacksmith, so what was he like as a lad?
What was Martin like when he was young?
He was a well-mannered boy. I didn't know him outside the forge, but by all accounts, he was quite a rascal. Word was, he never missed a chance for mischief. He was always betting on something. Even tried it on with my Skoda. He eventually talked him into a wager. I don't even remember what for. That he'd leap the brook down on Bach. He took a long pole and said he'd vault right over.
What?
It seemed like a clever idea, but the pole snapped in two, and poor Martin plunged straight into the water.
Medieval
Skoda
pole
called him
vaulting?
Frisky from that day on.
Okay, so that's how he got the name Frisky Martin. It's not anything to do with what I thought it was, which was rather naughty, but it's just the fact that he is a wageman. He's a bettor. He's a gambler. He's frisky. Okay. Why did he leave Kuttenberg? How did you get along? Why did he leave?
Why did he end up leaving Kuttenberg when things were going so well for him here?
If only I knew. One day he was still here, comforting me, saying everything would be all right. And the next day, he was
Up and
gone.
disappeared.
Didn't even take his things. I asked after him at the guild, but no one wanted to say anything.
Something fishy went
I
down.
often wondered if he'd got himself into trouble somehow,
Yeah, that's what it smells like.
but I never did find out what it might have been. And I doubt we ever will.
I've been kind of suspicious from the beginning that, like, Skoda ended up dead, this forge ended up being burnt, Martin had to completely leave the city. Something went down, and I'm sure we'll find out along the way.
How did you get along with Martin?
He was no trouble. Ate whatever I cooked, helped out now and then when it was needed. He was a bit like a son to me, really. Although, he never wanted to talk about his family, where he was born, where he came from. No one could get it out of him.
So, in a way, is this kind of Henry's grandmother? To an extent? Is that so far-fetched? If she's claiming that Martin was like a son?
How was he at the trade?
Better than good. He wasn't a complete beginner when he came. He'd trained under another master first. I can't recall where from. I think he brought a few sketches with him, which he showed Skoda, and the two of them tried to work something out. He wanted to become a swordsmith, and it showed. He really cared about mastering the craft. He spent a lot of time at it. My husband praised him for being able to think for himself from the very beginning. And he didn't hand out praise lightly, let me tell you that.
And I can ask more about Skoda while we're here, and I think I will, just because, you know, we're asking about all this history right now. And Martin clearly did become a pretty good swordsmith, given the sword that we are wielding right now. Granted, Henry did reforge that.
I'd like to know more about your husband.
What would you like to know?
How did he become a guildmaster?
How did he become a guild master?
Not long after our wedding, he passed the guild exam. He was even offered a choice of 2 forges. There were 2 vacant ones. One in town, in the Merchant's Quarter, where young Matthias is now, and this one. Everyone was surprised he chose this place.
I was just
But
about to
we
comment
figured there'd be
on
more
that.
space here. And we were right. People didn't mind walking outside the walls once they saw the big, fine smithy we built here. As our smithy prospered, Skoda's influence grew, not just in the guild. He even talked about standing for a seat on the council. But he didn't live to see it.
It just keeps getting fishier. The hole just keeps getting dug deeper. Like, Skoda was becoming a high-standing member in the city of Kuttenberg, and it all just goes flat randomly. What happened after his death?
What happened after he died?
It's all a bit of a blur. I don't really remember that time too well. It all happened so quickly. He fell ill, took to bed, and 3 days later we were laying him out.
Nah, he got poisoned.
Suddenly the smithy was full of people. The guildmasters arranged the funeral, the councillors came to offer condolences.
And then in came the scavengers, just
Journeyman
picking apart
disappeared
everything.
without a word. I went to my sister's for a time, and while I was away the roof caught fire. And the rest you know. I was left here all on my own.
How many journeymen did he train? She mentioned journeymen who just went and left.
How many journeymen did he train here?
Well, not all that many, to be honest. He started with some lad called Janeba from Petch. But the boy couldn't take Skoda's high standards and left. My husband was a strict man.
Couldn't handle the
I can't
heat.
remember a single apprentice who stayed longer than 6 months. Your father was an exception. Him and the Fly. The 2 of them stayed together here 2 whole years. Right to the end.
The
That
Fly?
says something about their skill. They were just fine smiths, and Skoda held them in high regard.
The Fly is a
Good to see
peculiar
you, my
nickname.
friend.
Okay, we've exhausted all of the potential conversation with Magdalena. And she explains the sales chest pretty well. If we make stuff and put them in the sales chest, or up for sale rather, we can just unlock and open this thing, and all of our earnings will be in here. So depositing items, you can put weapons, armor, and generally any items that can be reused in the forge into the sales chest. So anything to do with forging, armor, weapons goes into the chest, and then it'll eventually be sold, and we go to Magdalena and collect the coin for what we have sold. That is fantastic. It's like passive income. We can just throw stuff in here, and over time, we'll get money for it. I'm gonna throw this Night Shield in here and see what happens. That's our first thing being sold on the market. I'll sell the Miner's Hood as well, just because I picked it out of the the apprentice room. And the Miner Hose, some extra groschen, potentially. We'll come back after we go and do this dice game, and hopefully we'll have a little bit of groschen in the chest. Probably not that much, but I'll take it. Is there some kind of like unspoken, unwritten law about riding a horse through Kuttenberg? You never see anyone else doing it. But here I am, just prancing about, in and out of people, weaving in and out. Just trying not to hit anyone. I think we're here. For a dice game? No doubt. No doubt. I'm not, like, opposed to playing a little bit of dice. Chat to you. I hear you like to play dice.
Ah, if it isn't our newest member, Henry. What brings you here?
Well, I was just passing by, so I thought I'd stop and greet you.
That's nice of you. How's the forge doing?
Pretty well. I'll clean things up. Soon it'll be good as new.
Well, best of luck to you, lad. Us guildmasters have to support each other, you know? Work together, like friends.
By the way, Magdalena mentioned you like playing dice.
Aye, that's no secret. Anytime, any place. What about you? You like rolling bones?
Doesn't matter what he's doing. He's always down to, you know, roll a few dice. All right, let's do this, Boris.
Of course.
Glad to hear it. Fancy a game now? What game would you like to play?
Oh, with a badge. You know, if we're doing this, might as well do it, you know, the right way. We're gonna go a gold badge as well. Let's just do kings.
Let's play kings.
Let's play.
So I do have a bit of a tactic here. I'm gonna use, I believe it's these pie dies. I'm gonna use the gold doppelganger badge, the pie dies, the heavenly kingdom die, and we'll do favorable die. I don't know.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side.
Let's try. Let's try. I'm not feeling confident about this. He has a badge that canceled my badge? Are you kidding? Well, we get 600 off the hop. Roll again. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good way to start things, you know? 600 then 300. That's our turn. 400. 450.
Finished.
And he's calling it there. Okay, he got half of what I got on the first roll. All right, take the 150 and pass. That's kind of a lame turn, but 400. No. Okay, another 100. 350.
Right, that'll do.
Okay, and he's calling it there. No, you're rolling again. What?
That's enough. Your turn.
You got another 400. Not very good, but I'm taking that 450. Still have almost 1,000 more points than he does. 250. I'm not too concerned about how much he's scoring at a time right now. I want that gold badge of defense, though. That's kind of nice. It just cancels out the other player's badge, and then it's just a normal game of dice. Kind of like that. Take the 3 threes and roll again. That's 1,000. Yeah, I'll take that. 3 threes. Or 3 ones, rather. Excuse me. I think I'm just going to take this 100 and then pass. I'm not busting this round. Not with 1,000 in my pocket. 400. And he's rolling the last one? He got the 50. Out of rolling the last die, he got the 50. That's crazy. He's going again because he rolled all of them? That's how that works, right? And he's coming out with 1550? And it's a tie game now? What? It's alright. I get another 1,000. A 2,000 because it's 4 ones. That's what I'm talking about, and that's why you always go for those low balanced dice. That's why you want those, because you can get huge scores like what I just did. I'm scoring and passing. And if my badge was working there, I could have like tripled that 2,000. I would have won just right there if my badge was working.
Alright, that'll do.
Yep. Why is he getting 2 turns? Another 1,000? Okay.
Your turn.
I'm still almost 1,000 ahead. I think I take the 200 and then continue. Just gonna take one of the 5s and roll again. And I busted. Oh, okay. I might lose. Cut me a break here, please. 500. Just call it. Okay, alright. I'm still 450 ahead. Make that 800 and just pass. He gets 750
That's
and
enough.
oh
Your
my
turn.
god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm still 500 ahead. There's 3 threes, 3 ones. Again, that's what I love to see. 1050. We just grab the 1050 and call it a day. How much did he just get? 100? And then re-rolled? Okay. 150 re-rolling. He's really looking for something.
Well, fuck
And
me.
that's what I'm talking about. Just skip his turn entirely. That's all right. Oh, there's another 3 ones. The game wants me to win. Do I go for the 3 and try and find something else of the other 3? Yeah, give me that. No busting. I can win here. Okay. Take the 1100 and pass. I need 200 more to win. I better earn your respect
Here.
from this dice game. It was pretty intense. It came close a couple times, but I just think my dice are a little bit better. I'm eating my words as I'm saying that.
They're yours, man.
Guy just got 1150, and it's thunderstorming pretty mightily outside. Did we just win here? Yes, we just win here. Lovely. Score and pass. 8,000 on the ball. I'm gonna do 850 just to be safe.
You must have a lucky.
Well
80-50.
You play a lot better than your pa did. Frisky always had rotten luck at dice.
Really?
Aye, but he did more than all right for himself in other areas. You know what they say, unlucky at dice. Now listen, I had an idea. When you played dice, you could spread our guild's good name.
What do you mean?
Players in Kuttenberg and beyond always appreciate it when someone like a guild master plays a fair game with them. It'll help our prestige as well as yours. And I speak from experience. And so you have something to play for, even with some more discerning opponents. Take this.
Thanks.
And one more thing.
Oh,
When
nice.
me and the other
Just a free
masters had
badge.
a good look at you during the ceremony. You seem like the type of fella that's been through a lot, despite your age. Am I right?
Henry is an adventurer.
You're right. You could say I'm a bit of an adventurer.
And that's just the type of bloke I need. Just so you understand, us fellas at the guild are craftsmen, merchants. There are some troubles we can't solve without outside help.
So Henry's
And
gonna be
now
the
that we
muscle
have someone like
and the
you,
advertiser.
We might not have to go looking for it elsewhere.
What's this about?
A shipment of materials that got stuck somewhere on the way to Kuttenberg. One of our German masters, Klaus Eichner, wanted to discuss it with you. Go and see him. He can tell you more.
Wait a moment. I wanted to ask you about Martin. Did you know him well?
Of course I did. All the blacksmiths' apprentices in the city knew each other. We were one big group, but it was different with Frisky. That was real friendship. The things I got up to with him and Fly. These days, nobody would believe me.
Who was Fly? We've heard this name twice now, and this is our first opportunity to ask about him.
Who was Fly?
A fella called Stander. He used to apprentice with your pa at Skoda's Forge. Folks used to call him Fly because he was always calm, quiet, kind of like a fly on the wall. But when he got pissed off, he could really buzz, believe me.
He sounds like he'd be worth talking to.
Aye, only he
Sounds
left the
suspicious.
Burg. God knows where he is now. Maybe one of the other masters will know more. Try asking them about him.
Everyone who is involved with Skoda's Forge has gone their own ways. Martin went and made his own forge in Skalitz. We haven't heard of the Fly. This is our first time hearing about him. His description sounds a little suspicious. Super calm, but is prone to anger.
I hear he and Skoda tried to fix the astronomical clock.
Aye, everyone wanted to back then. But Frisky and Fly said they'd made some progress. But they could have just been yanking my pizzle.
Well, I don't think Martin was the type of person to joke about things like that.
I suppose you're right. I reckon if he was still alive, he'd still be trying to fix it.
What did you get up to together?
Ha! Things that aren't polite to talk about, lad. Girls, taverns, all sorts of nonsense. Maybe I'll tell you sometime, once we get to know each other better. But anyway, don't let me keep you. I'm sure you have your work cut out for you at the forge.
It was just our first game of dice together. That's good. We're coming out with a win. Coming out with another quest. Have to go talk to another of the masters, and there's supposedly a problem with a shipment of goods. And, yeah, we're just, you know, climbing up the social ladder of this guild here. Gaining some prestige. Where is this next master that we're supposed to go talk to? Eichner. Eichner is in the center of town, practically. It would be quicker to just run there, I guess. I was gonna fast travel somewhere. So Boris said that future dice games that we play, we can let whoever we're playing against know that we're part of the guild. And in doing so, we can gain some standing and prestige, let people know that they're playing against a guild master. Just more notoriety, like a walking billboard, letting people know. Okay, Eichner is the owner of this swordsmith, weaponsmith.
Willkommen, mein Freund.
All right.
It's really pouring today, huh?
It is. Yeah, it's really rainy out. It is. What's going on?
Schön dich zu sehen, Gildenbruder.
Totally.
Boris mentioned you wanted to discuss something with me.
And what is it he told you?
Not much, but I understand you're having some sort of business troubles.
Good, good. But before we speak, I have to ask you something. And please be honest. Is Martin the blacksmith really your father, junger Mann?
Why'd you ask? Don't you believe me?
Ich möchte dir trauen, but I have a good memory for faces. And to tell you the truth, you do not resemble your father much.
I feel like I can be honest with this guy. I feel like I can be honest with him. I feel like I can tell the truth. I don't think we should be lying to the guild members, especially if he already knows. Like, he remembers Martin's face, and, like, Henry doesn't look like Martin. That's fair.
Martin was the one who raised me and taught me the craft, but he wasn't my real father. You're right.
And you admit this freely, even while knowing the regulations forbid bastards from becoming members of the guild?
My father would vouch for me, were he still alive. He'd want me to carry on his legacy.
Well said. The wishes of the dead do indeed bear weight. Nevertheless, do not mention this to anyone else. Not everyone may be so understanding, and may wish ill upon you, Junge. Now please follow me. We can discuss the rest in private.
So, depending on how they ask the question, we have to gauge whether or not they're trustworthy. Klaus seems like a nice old man. I felt like being honest would be okay.
So bitter und so süß wie das Leben selbst.
Why did you...
Gott segne dich, Klaus. Oh, verzeih, I did not know you had a visitor.
Nichts passiert, mein Bruder. Allow me to introduce our newest member, Master Henry. Henry, this is my younger brother, Olbert, a royal official. He oversees the customs and guilds of Kuttenberg.
Look at that shirt.
Meet you, sir.
I like
Ja,
his shirt.
gleichfalls, Meister. Do not let me disturb you. We shall speak later, Klaus. Auf Wiedersehen, meine Freunde.
A royal official? Are we going to have to help him with something in the future?
Good. Now
A
you
royal
know my
order?
brother as well. He is a man of strong principles. The guilds do not have it easy with him.
Your brother's a nobleman. Why did you ask about my father earlier? Let's ask about the brother. New thing to ask about. We kind of brushed over the father thing.
Your brother is a nobleman. He looks highborn.
Nein, not at all. We have the same father. But I was the one to inherit his forge and place in the guild. Albert had to pave his own road. Everything he has achieved is thanks to his ability to deal with people.
So he's our ally. We can trust him.
That depends. He is an honest man, but he will not give us anything for free. Things used to be simpler with him. Nevertheless, while
As long as we have the coin, he's on our
stay the
side.
same. And you are the one I chose to help me deal with them, junger Mann.
I'll be happy to, if I'm able. What is this about, Master?
You may not know this, but it is my job to guarantee the guild can do its work without interruption, and that the goods get where they need to. Surely you know our work attracts all sorts of undesirables, right?
Naturally. Naturally, of course. Blacksmiths are kind of in the business of war, so we're going to have to deal with soldiers and bandits and what have you. Did some merchandise go missing? Why didn't you report it to the bailiff? Tell me more. Just, tell me what's up. Fill me in.
I'm sorry, but I need you to tell me a bit more.
Ich werde es dir gerne erklären, mein Freund. As you know, the king rules this city. But it is rich mine foremen and trade guilds that truly hold power here.
The
Ours is
aristocrats?
among the most influential. And our business keeps the city's coffers full. But that is precisely why we must be careful.
Who's threatening us? Sigismund? Or those Cistercians?
The nobility is jealous of us, the mine foremen hate us, and the abbot does not miss an opportunity to harm us. Surely you can imagine the hassles and delays that brings. What's more, ever since the army arrived in the region, every dirty deed is blamed on deserters and Trabants.
Are you saying they're ambushing our wagons on purpose?
But who's ambushing them? It sounds like
Ja,
everyone's
genau.
against us.
And it's getting harder and harder to save what we can. That is why I wanted to ask for your help, junger Mann.
I'd be happy to help. Alone against the odds, that's just the way I like it.
I'll be happy to help. Where should I go?
I see you are not afraid of anything, mein Freund.
Well, I don't mind getting my hands dirty when it's for a good cause.
Good, good. That is just what we need. A supply wagon on his way from Prague disappeared yesterday. It was likely attacked. It is some rotten luck. There was nothing particularly valuable, but the foreman had guild documents with him for transferring property.
Do you suspect someone?
Hard to say, I do not know yet. But those documents will cost us dearly unless we get them back, assuming those blackguards have not already burned them.
So you think there's more of them?
Ja, das stimmt. I would guess they have a camp somewhere nearby.
I understand. I'll have a look around and try to find those documents.
Gut gemacht. Tell me, how do you plan on doing it?
I don't think you want to know. Yeah, I don't think you want to know, Klaus. I'll probably ambush them, start off with a little bit of like bow and arrow action and then go from there.
I'll find those wretches and fill them with arrows before they even know what hit them.
Good. That sounds like a decent plan. Though it is still risky. I will give you some arrows as well as some weapon coating, but be careful. It is highly poisonous.
Poisonous
But
arrows.
That'll come in handy.
the
If I had
documents
said-
you are looking for have a green seal with the guild symbol, and they were in a leather case originally. I doubt those blackguards know
Hold on.
how to read, so perhaps you will get lucky and find them lying around or maybe in some crate or chest.
Is there anything else?
Nein, das ist alles. Get those documents back if you can, but remember, du solltest vorsichtig sein, junger Mann.
If I had said I was going to use brute force, I was going to use poison, would he have given me different stuff based on what my response was to like how I was going to infiltrate this camp? Because he just gave me really good arrows, as well as some poison I can use on said arrows. Alright. From playing dice to going and assaulting a bandit camp, people who are stealing from the guild, some important documents are on the line. And we have to go find them. And I'm happy to do so. Okay, where are we going to find this camp? Is this? Recover the stolen documents. Okay. Where's the nearest town that we can fast travel to? I guess we're going to Bologna. Of course. I just said that on purpose. Scene of an ambush. I'll just ride up to them while we're here. I have no armor on. This is probably a bad idea. Hold up. Can I equip my stuff really quick? Yes. Yes, I can. All is well. All is well. Might as well throw my bow on as well. Hit that. First arrow I've shot in a minute. A second arrow hit as well. Looks like that guy in the background is dealt with. Ow. Ow. Done did it. And I can throw all of this stuff into my sales chest. And just throw it and act like I made it. Just don't mind the bloodstains. Not to worry. Alright. Hopefully we can throw stolen goods into the sales chest. If not, I'll just have to sell these myself. We are good now, and we can finish our fast travel. Okay. Towards this bee. They're gonna be somewhere in this forest. I don't know how. I've never poisoned an arrow, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and do it just for the sake of this mission, and because the master, Klaus, gave us the poison for this purpose. I'll try. Here we go. Into the forest. Don't really know what to expect here. All-terrain horse action. Who needs a trail? It's gorgeous out here in the forest, though. Just all the birds chirping, all the plant life. I do like it. It's getting a little tense, just because I have no idea where this camp is. Can I forage these mushrooms? Doesn't look like it. Some kind of bridge? Some kind of waterway? Some kind of waterway. Okay. Not what we're looking for. How wide is this search area? Oh my god. Okay, there's an enemy camp up and to the left. Just popped up on the map here. Do I take the time to poison my arrows right now? How do I do this? How do I do this? How does one go about poisoning an arrow? Bane poison, Dollmaker poison, Lullaby potion. What is Dollmaker? Makes running impossible and reduces all weapon skills by 3, gradually reduces health by 20. So it's just like a poison that debilitates them. Bane poison is meant for cooking pots. So Dollmaker poison is what we want to use. Sure. Let's throw it on the piercing arrows. And I guess the improved wounding arrows. Let's do that. So we have poisoned arrows now. Yep. Here we go. They're a different tab. Had to equip these ones. Mud is growling, making some noise. I hear voices. It's all picking up really quickly, and I'm trying to stay stealthy. There's a few of them. Take this guy without the shield. I missed. That's crazy. I missed again. I am not hitting any of my shots right now. Poison arrow. No more running for you, sir. Poison arrow. Okay. The poison did its job. That's definitely not the arrow. They're all coming out with shields here. All of you are getting poisoned. Hold up. No more running. All of you can walk at me. Make this easier on me. Pull up the hammer, and we'll deal with this. Okay.
Show your stuff.
Oh, this guy actually blocked it. Despite the poison, he's still fighting. Ow. Ow, he hit me. There we go. Well, this guy also blocked it. Good on him. They're still fighting despite the poison. I'm kind of impressed. Excuse me. Go down. I'll do the sword for this last guy. He's been hobbling over here for a while.
Christ, these cramps are horrible. What could have caused them?
Complaining about cramps. Mid-battle. Now's not the time, sir. You're gonna deal with it or die. Ow. Ow.
And you'll get another right away.
Get out of here. Ow. He's actually hitting me. This guy's actually hitting me.
And you'll get another right
Like, he actually just took my whole health bar away. I'm toying with my food. That's enough. That's enough. You gotta go down. Please, just... I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die to a poisoned man. The last poisoned man. Okay. I had a little bit of, It's all good. I had a little bit of discourage. We're good. I should heal. 4 bandages for my head. After all of that. Oh, there's tons of loot here that I'm gonna need to grab as well. More stuff to sell. I wonder if I can just put all of it in my chest. Just throw all of this stuff on pebbles. A gemstone ring on this guy. And a die. Poison arrows, eh? It's the first time I've ever used them, and like they definitely come in handy. I did like how like they all had to hobble at me. They were adamant though. They were getting to me one way or the other. I don't know, I think I looted everybody over here though. Is that another Raven's Beak or a Captain's Mace? I'll take that. Might as well. Can finally go see what's going on at the camp here. Maybe I can find some of the arrows I missed. Probably not, though. No, I think they went, like, right into the bush. I'm not bothering with that. Ooh, scrap metal and steel. Find some odd blacksmithing stuff around here, potentially. Not much else to be found here. We found the chest that we're supposed to be opening. I'm just looking around for more random bags and whatnot to open. Maybe over here in the corner. No. No, can't open them. That's okay. What do we got here? Sketch for Armorer 3. Noble's Sword. Lost Guild Contracts. Sure, let's just take all of this stuff. And there was some kind of pamphlet that I could read. Sketch for Armorer 3. Do I learn something from this? No idea. No idea. I opened it. I examined it. Nothing to be done. Let's call Pebbles and get on our way back. And go fill our chest with a bunch of goodies that we just found. Nothing that we made, but free money. Get the economy going. You know, get some money recycling happening, you know? Have some product output. Put it back into the forge. Repair some stuff. All that good stuff. I'm gonna go do that now while it's nighttime, actually. Just go and put everything in the chest and then go and talk to Klaus and let him know that we are all good. There's a fast travel point right to our forge, which is absolutely lovely. Alright, let's throw a bunch of stuff in the sales chest. Whether it's broken or not, that's probably not a good thing to sell broken items to the public. It's probably not the best course of action, nor, like, it's also all covered in blood too, so it's a weird way to start selling things to people, but someone will have use for it, I'm sure. Hopefully. I probably shouldn't be putting anything stolen in here. But let's find out what happens. There's only one way to find out. They haven't mentioned anything about selling stolen goods from our shop. Alright, the sales chest is full of goodies. And Magdalena has some stuff to sell. Who knows? It looks like the other couple things, like the shield and the miner's clothing that I put in there, those things have not sold yet. Am I surprised? Not really. Not really. Let's sleep, and then we'll go talk to Klaus and see where things go. From afar, this guy looks like Hans. He's got the red, he's got the yellow. Alright. Hans copy. Almost here, at Eichner's workshop. I got your things back that you were requesting for.
Schön dich zu sehen, Gildenbruder.
Guild brother. Guild brother, I got the stolen documents.
I managed to get back those stolen guild documents.
So you found the scoundrels that did it?
I just noticed that the Hans copy walked in behind us. He's standing right beside us. You can see his red cloak right here. Okay, I'm gonna say I punished them. I did poison all of them, but I punished them.
Aye. I took back what they stole, and I took care of them.
Good. But like I said, it was a needless risk. You should have left that up to the bailiff. Now, show me the documents.
Here they are.
But now it's done.
These are the only ones I found with our seal.
Now it's no one's problem.
Mein Gott. Is this really all the documents?
Oh.
Why? Is something missing?
Schwer zu sagen. But I think something else is behind this. It seems I will have to have a serious talk with the Jevnov Abbot. But that is for me to worry about. You did your job perfectly, and the other masters will hear about it. You can be sure of that. By the way, I heard you're looking for a man called Stand-Up, whom they call Fly.
Aye. Do you know something about it?
I asked my contacts and found out he went to Horsham. Apparently he worked as a blacksmith in the mines. Why are you looking for him?
Boris told me Fly used to apprentice at Skoda's Forge with my pa. Maybe he has some stories to tell.
Ja, das ist möglich. I do not remember him much, but it has been a long time.
That it has. We'll see what he remembers. Anyway, thanks for the help.
Nein, thank you, mein Freund. Und wenn es dir nichts ausmacht, I will mention this to the others. The guild should know what you have done for them.
Okay. Lovely. We have a bunch of different guild activities to go and do now, and that's our way of gaining prestige. You become a full-fledged member of the Blacksmith Guild, which means you can now take on a new type of quest, guild activities. Every morning, several new activities will appear on the map. Any you don't accept will disappear by evening, and different ones will appear the next day. Feel free to skip any activities that you're not interested in. New ones will appear in their place the following day. There's no penalty for passing them up. That's lovely to hear. We have our options. We can go and engage in these missions however we wish to choose. And there's tons of different options. That's what I like to see. Now, am I to understand that the Breznov abbot hired those bandits to steal the documents? Because like the guildsmiths did say, someone did say that like it sounds like everybody has it out for the Blacksmiths Guild for some reason. Whether it's nobles, whether it's abbots, and like the church doesn't sound like we have many friends outside of the guild itself. And we also have an angle on Martin's old friend, the Fly. We can go find the Fly, who's been working as a blacksmith out of a town called Horsham, and I believe I will do that next time. Right now, I'm gonna go back to the Forge and see what there is to upgrade, what kind of prestige we've come upon, what kind of upgrades we can look into. Just fast travel there, you know. It looks like we have a few activities even from our forge. Some blacksmithing activities that we can do to gain some prestige. I'm not going to do them right now. Oh, is this a customer? Is this a customer, Magdalena? Is that what I'm understanding? I'm going to handle it next time. I have things to look into. I'm sorry.
Blacksmith. Hey.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm here on a mission of my own. I apologize, housewife. Oh, there's new beds that we can look into.
Please, I need to talk to you.
I can't right now. I'm sorry. The robbers. This doesn't look comfortable at all. That's looking like the pile of trash next to it. Why is this? Why did we get the robber's bed before the firwood bed? I'm a little confused, but I kind of want to buy one of them. Kind of like the one with the candelabra. Hold up. Hold up. What's the perks here? So the bed that we have right now, if you sleep in this bed first and then overdo it with drink and pass out, you will always wake up in this bed. So if we go out drinking, we're going to wake up back in this bed. That's the perk that this bed gives us. I don't really drink that much as Henry. And then these beds. A damned uncomfortable bed intended for all penitents who seek to ease their soul and conscience through suffering. This bed won't rid you of your sins, but it's never too late for honest remorse. For each hour of sleep, up to a maximum of 8 hours, you gain a 4% bonus reputation gain for the next 24 hours. Okay. Okay, so it's about a reputation gain. I'm gonna buy this robber's sinful bed, just because it looks to be the nicest out of all of these awful options. Yeah, sure. Sure, I bought it. Why not? Some of the beds look really cool, eventually. Oak chest. I'll buy an oak chest. Sure. Dark oak table. Now we have Lent table. What does this one do? No perks or anything for the dark oak table, but this one, eating fruit and vegetables restores 10 more health for the next 24 hours, can be used once every 12 hours. Doing something for your health is the best way to stay in shape and maintain a good mood. After all, the juicy roast tastes best after a proper fast. Okay, I'm gonna buy this one. Some of these, quite frankly, this table doesn't look as good as the dark oak table does, in my opinion, but this one gives a perk, so it's better. That's my interpretation of it. Lavabo. Is it just a piece of furniture? Sure. It doesn't do anything. It's just a piece of furniture. It looks better than a pile of junk. The food shelf. Different kinds of food shelves. I'm gonna get the light one, because it seems like we're going with a bunch of light wood. Old crates. Oh my goodness, we're actually getting, like, real furniture. It's not just garbage. New door. Green door, red door. I kind of like the green door. No chandelier, ruined stove. Okay, we have some new furniture. That's saying something. I like the fish scales. We can go clay or limestone. Kind of like the limestone look. Damaged ground floor. We'll go limestone again. Makes me want to change this one to the limestone roof. Yeah. Whitewash craftsman shop sign. Old forge shop sign. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go with this one, the whitewashed one. We can get painting eventually. We can get unpainted windows. Okay, is there anything that we can do outside? Oh, there is. There is something that we can do outside. A tub or a vat for washing clothing. I feel like we have to get the more expensive one. This spot near the well is perfect for a larger vat. A man can do his laundry here without having to bicker with maids and mosquitoes down by the pond. The spot near the well is perfect for a proper tub. When a man feels like doing his laundry, he can let the sun and wind do their part too. I kind of like this one more. It's cheaper. There just seems to be more to it with the washing vat. Same purpose. And is that everything that we can do? I want to go see the changes that we've made. Go look at the front of the blacksmith. Oh my goodness. Look at us. That looks like a real fully fledged building. No longer like completely changed. Nothing's looking dirty. The roof is looking nice. We got people hanging out near our shop. It's looking good. It's looking good. Let's go see our washing vat that we just upgraded. Okay. A little bit of color to it. We can do our laundry. Lovely. Got the trough that I was wanting. Got the chicken coop I was wanting. I know there's another trough right here, but that one's kind of lame compared to this one. Beautiful. Beautiful. Magdalena, do we have any... How are the items from the chest selling?
How's trade?
Nothing sold yet. Try stopping by tomorrow.
I could have guessed. I could have guessed that.
Good to see you, my friend.
That's alright. Let's go check upstairs. Green doors. Green doors. It looks so good. Nice. Nice. Little pop of color. I like that. Looking much cleaner in here. Much, much cleaner in here. This bed looks awful. Is that blood? Are these blood stains on my bed? I don't know if I want this bed. I don't know if I want this bed anymore. Everything's looking good except the bed. Got a bunch of food over here. Little water station for washing our hands. The chest is looking clean. Just a few things. It looks a little bit better. It's an upgrade, I must say. There's another hook over here that we can display something. There's multiple other hooks that we can display stuff at. Okay. Good to know. Kind of want to put like a sword here, if I can. Yeah, like put the madman's longsword here. Very nice. Very nice. That's a sword you get for doing the Brushes with Death DLC. And it's just got some engravings in it. It's got a cool hilt. Gonna find a bunch of cool weapons to put up around here. Okay, I think that concludes this episode. We've got, you know, some prestige building. We've got an angle on the fly. The building, the forge is coming together. It's all coming up, Henry. Everything's looking really good. I'll talk to you next episode, housewife lady. The first customer. Lovely to see.
Really need to eat something.
I'm excited to, you know, yeah, we have our first customer. Like, that's kind of hype. Like, you are the first person that we're going to be helping out directly with our forge. Okay. Thank you again for watching, and I will catch you next time. Cheers.